Today's video is sponsored by Keeps, and if you don't know what that is, we'll tell you about it in a minute.
Why would you do that? Hello, hello!
Hello! Oh look, and Lady's here too.
Paul's just going to be working in the background and jump in whenever I say something wrong. So we're here. So we're here today with Paul at Fab Rats. I've got my wagon here, and we are going to be doing transmission, transfer case, and anything else we can fit into the next like 36 hours.
Sounds like a good time.
I brought stuff and stuff. Like we can ruin seals and bearings and be okay because I bought extra.
Sweet.
This one doesn't rev up high enough. So look at this. Let me show you what what's in store for you. I know I'm not planning on doing the exhaust, but if everything goes good, we'll at least start it.
Don't ever say that.
Why?
Because when you say everything's gonna go good, it never does.
That's steering parts.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna get to that. These are my struts.
Those are pretty. I think they'll be durable.
And then this is how the fenders are turning out.
Are you gonna roll this edge with some round stock?
We don't know.
I wouldn't go with any wider rims.
Fuel cell sits on top of this. I've got some more engineering and structure to do to make sure that this doesn't ever come off.
There's tranny cooler on this side.
Tranny cooler bolts right there.
I like it. I quite like it. Leaving the coils on the back.
Yeah, there's been a fair amount of things we've done and then cut back out and redid.
That's how any build goes. I mean, it's just...
This is on the extreme end of that though.
What seats did you go with?
Cherokee. I've got the gas pedal mounted.
See that?
Look how
like
durable that is.
You can push on that pretty hard.
Yeah. There's just so much work in this engine bay that needs to be done.
There's a lot of welding I can see that's going to be fun for Rudy.
Here's another thing we're doing. Let me tell you how we're going to do the radiator because I'm excited about that. So I'm going to build the bracket for the radiator. I'm going to fill it full of right stuff, put saran wrap on the radiator, put some rubber nubs so that it won't just squish down to nothing. Set the radiator in and let it set. Pull it out, hit the saran wrap with a little bit of heat and it'll disappear.
Want to hear an idea? Yeah. How I did mine? I took polyurethane spring bushings, cut a hole in my frame, welded an aluminum tab to the bottom of the radiator that fit in the bushings.
That'll work, but we'll just set them in there. Doesn't have any brakes, so this should be fun.
It's going uphill kind of, coming off. You'll be all right. Hop in. I'll push you.
All right.
Rudy's driving. All right.
Keep the wheels straight, Rudy.
And then when you get to the ground, turn uphill.
Yup.
Okay, here you go. Yeah. How many horsepower do you think we are?
About 2 pony power right now. Awesome.
Right there. That's pretty cool. It should have little mat all the way around on it.
Put that right that way.
Try that one. That thing's awesome. 250 foot-pounds of torque.
Loosen it. Yeah.
Righty-tighty.
And wrench. It's not much of a hammer, is it?
There.
Enough of one though.
He picked a baby hammer.
You got a zip tie or something or do you want to just pull this off? Let's just pull this off, Rudy. No, just zip tie. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
Let's take it off. They're thrashing. It's like NASCAR stuff right here.
I'm going to put this nut back on it.
Put all your bolts. Oh, just barely. It's like we mended it. Is this the first time it's been apart?
Yeah, I don't think the motor's ever been out since I put it in.
What are you doing over here?
Well, I haven't done a tranny for some time. I'm cleaning house because dirt is the enemy of a tranny. So I guess that's the benefits of having Matt come. I get a clean.
So I'm pretty sure this fan needs to come off, Paul. It's factory.
Okay, let me get
the next 3 months, you're not going to know where any of that we touched went. You don't happen to have one of these, do you?
The fan?
I thought you just said that you brought like 3 of everything.
I brought stuff and stuff. Like we can ruin seals and bearings and be okay because I bought extra.
Sweet. I don't have a good one.
Will support this weight.
That table, that's what we're gonna do with it.
Oh, beautiful.
We'll just roll it. Clean it off, roll it under it, set your motor on it, and roll it out.
So let's go.
I'll take them. I'll go put them in the...
Important?
Those are yours.
Yeah, they are. Very important. You just push the red button. How do you get it to go up? Is there a chance we could label any of this? Oh, what did I just hit? Hey, Rudy, we're gonna need a 2x4.
How about a 4x4? A 2x4 is easier to come by. Or I mean a 4x.
Yeah, try 4x4. How do I set it on the log? That's okay. We'll just take the pressure off of that. That's perfect.
I do have a crane.
Take these bolts
So
out.
we can just lower it down on this.
Did you see these motor mounts? I noticed you didn't say anything about them.
I expected nothing less than those motor mounts.
Yes. It's just exhaust manifold on my side. Oh, exhaust manifold on my side. What happens if we just go up? I need to go back and then.
Do we want to put a crane on top of the motor? I don't know. Why didn't we set it right down on the table?
Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted I wanted a 2x4 under here and that on the table. It's a crane on it. You know what this ladder makes me think of? La 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 la.
Care Bears? Wait.
The Smurfs.
Oh, it's the Smurfs.
Because it's so tiny. Hang on. I got fingers I want to keep.
You've got 9 more.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Now we can go down without it tipping over.
Stuff's supposed to look
I
like.
love all the precision. And then just a random hole hacked through the firewall for the steering.
Yep.
That is your sig. I love it. It's you still. You can't change styles when you got one.
Nope.
You gotta stay with it.
This has definitely got derby fingerprints
Oh yeah,
all
over it. And it would hold up well, I can tell you that.
I think it would.
It really would. It would not bend.
I guess the crane's
The crane's holding the motor. It ain't going nowhere. It'll hold the whole car up if it falls.
That's scary.
Really, it's a safety. Put it up farther.
Keep going.
Okay, we can swing it under that, Rick. So we're gonna wheel it clear up to the front, then we'll move the crane over, hook it up, set it on the ground.
Let's pick it up and let's get some of this sketchy crap out from underneath it.
Knock it out.
I'm gonna pick this up.
Why would you do that? I could see that coming for an hour. I was like, oh no.
I did not want my
do
hand
that?
under there.
You feel okay about that?
I'd like some gussets right here.
Oh, that table's secure. I was worrying about falling off. I built that table back when I was first learning how to weld. It should be great. Forward hoeing. Right to there.
We're gonna have to work together here.
Oh, this is sketch.
No, it's not.
Right now, Matt's holding a motor up. That's a little sketch.
Nah. Yeah, I was holding the motor up, wasn't I? Okay, now it's just. Man, that crane is nice. Like, there's nothing that can happen.
Like I said before, this video is sponsored by Keeps. 2 out of 3 men experience male pattern baldness by the time they're 35. The best way to prevent this is to do something about it while you still have hair.
Don't be like me and wait till it's too late.
Keeps has revolutionized the way men are treated for hair loss. Matt uses Keeps. That's why he's got such a full head of hair. You don't have to go broke to avoid going bald. Keeps offers generic versions of the only 2 FDA-approved hair loss treatment plans. Prevention is key, and Keeps treatments can take up to 4 to 6 months to see results, so the faster you start, the better.
They make it easy and deliver your medication every 3 months.
So
So say goodbye to pharmacy checkout lines and awkward doctor visits.
So if you're ready to prevent your hair loss now, check out keeps.com/Fab Rats.
I wish I would have got to you before you started building this,
Why?
because I'd have gave you the right tail housing for it.
Well, I never built this. I just pulled this out of a truck.
I know, but you built that for this. Man, that thing's dirty. You would think he would have cleaned it up a little first.
We did.
Oh,
Okay, Rudy, help me pick this up. You see how Paul didn't kick that off right into my gut?
Oh gosh.
Oh, you gotta watch out for those ladders. They will get you.
I'm just glad I didn't go under it. Good thing it's so little. We don't want bad luck.
Okay, we gotta set that down quick. Charlton. We've already used the new one from the shop. You got something to put under that, a rag or something before it gets to the edge? Come to the edge.
Just catch it with your hands, Matt. I was joking. You really did. He really did.
Oh, sorry about that.
That was just my wrist bone. This transmission may not be in bad shape.
Doesn't look like it. The transmission's trying to bleed to death over here. This is the tear down side. She's a little burned up.
It was in a plow truck. Oh yeah, what'd the pan look like?
No chunks, but it's not.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah.
And I have never been in. So what's this? Is this
That's
the
your kick down?
That is the kick down. Hey, I'm learning here.
That's my kind
Yep,
of combo.
6 on this one.
I'm counting 7.
2, 4, 6. That's what I said. 7. There's a special little socket. There's a bolt hiding in here. Can you see it?
Oh, tell
Like,
me what we're
where's
taking off
Waldo?
though.
To get the guts out.
Oh, to get the guts out of this thing?
Yeah, right here. There's the pump. There's number 1. 2.
How does that band look?
It's not bad.
I'm sure being on a plow truck was a little bit of work for this.
Okay. Oh no, we're not completely. We gotta get the governor out. Somewhere under there, there's some 1/2-inch bolts that hold the governor. Those right there will make or break you. If you forget those, your tranny forgets to move. There's your governor. Got it. Okay, now we let that bleed for a second. Go outside, take a rough coat off of it. Then we'll oven cleaner it, take the rest of it off. Then we'll bring it back in, throw it in here.
Is it getting paved easy does it green?
I might have to look, I might have a can of that. These are my twin sticks for my crawler project. I'm currently accumulating parts for.
I'm kind of excited about this too.
It's like Christmas.
I looked all over for shifters, and these are the best shifters I could come up with. JB Custom Fabrication. Not only did I get the shifters, which are awesome, I can mount all over, he sent me all the parts, which are right here. That is a sweet piece. Now I don't have to cut a big hole in my floorboard. These guys know what they're doing.
Keep running into stuff.
Alright, I guess there's nothing left to do but get little speckles of grease all over us.
Wow.
It's filthy.
Wow.
Alright, got the bulk of it off now and the oven cleaner shows up. Get the rest of it.
So dirty.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
All of a sudden it turned blue.
I'll imagine I'll need them.
$1 oven cleaner. The oven cleaner works pretty good, huh?
It does. It's a pretty cheap and effective way. We'll let that bake for a minute.
Okay, Rudy, I'm gonna start engineering thing for you.
A thing?
Yeah, we are definitely putting a drop cross member.
So on this, couldn't you just get a piece of flat metal that's that long and that wide and 4 bolts? Cut it right there, cap them on each end so it slides right back into position.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. I just want to engineer it. That's all.
It doesn't need to be tough. It just has to hold your transmission in. I would put bolts up in it and just straight up 4 of them. And then you put your plasma on here. And you can run the other plasma while he's running that one.
Fire!
an air compressor's going out
Yeah.
and order a bunch of 2-inch angle iron so I can get all my shelves made. That thing's going outside, so you don't have to hear that. It's annoying. Yeah. Cardboard and scissors.
Cardboard and scissors.
Cardboard's right there.
Templates of champions.
I stole those from Michelle, so don't complain about them.
Have you been cutting tape with my fabric?
You made it?
I think it's good enough.
You're only a little wet.
I got some.
Only a little wet.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
Alright. Blow all the water out of it. We'll start rebuilding. I mean, it's clean enough for Matt. The important parts are clean.
The puzzle.
Oh yeah.
It looks like a maze, so
Yeah, there's a lot to it actually.
made it tonight. Made it.
Oh, we're committed right now. First part stacked in.
Just like that, you're done. We got a table for everything.
Yep, there's no getting these off if you don't have, they wanted a whole lot of money for this tool. So I bought this from Harbor Freight for like $4.
So just press the springs down enough
Yeah,
to
just
get
push
the
the
screw up.
spring down and then you can take that out.
That's cool.
This is the part that usually goes bad, right here. If your tranny's gonna burn up, this is where it cuts one of these and then it won't engage a clutch.
Oh.
What's going on now?
Lip seals,
Let's put them on.
you'll need them.
So how many are there? 3?
3 on each one. This is holding all the pressure in your transmission, basically. And then you gotta put them in without cutting them, which is sometimes fun in itself. That's why you buy the right tools. Some people use Vaseline to put these together. I just like this good old Walmart grease. All right, take this thing, slide it down inside of that thing. Take this one, slide in there. Perfect. Michelle was betting that I couldn't put this back together. She watched me tear it apart and she's like, "Are you sure?" Nope. Not sure at all.
Yeah, I've never done anything like this.
This is how thick everything's got to be to go back in that one. So you have to have a certain amount of end play in this tranny when you're all done.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming, I didn't check it, I assume it was all set up properly to begin with. So we'll just measure those, put that thicker stuff all back in it.
Gotcha.
So all my end plays will be right when I'm done.
We're just gonna loft that off, whatever length it is.
Oh yeah.
We're done. You can see the difference in the profile of the spline. That one's just,
Yep.
one's fat, this one's fatter, but it is going on. Don't let me forget to pay you this time. I've been here 3 times for the Jeep stuff.
I had it in my mind. I was gonna get on my whiteboard and be like, Matt Wetzel owes me this much.
I've got it in my wallet.
I don't know why, but some of these must be a little bit different sized or something. They stick in this thing so hard. Cadillac ones are the worst.
The manifolds will drop straight down, but if you slide forward, they hit me.
He's like yelling at him.
He's got earplugs in. When we get here, he's cranking. All right, stacked in, new parts, and it should have play when I'm done.
Yeah.
Yankum. We're stacking through the parts now. Well, Matt, you failed me already. You quit supervising, and I got ahead of myself.
What'd you do? Pour sawdust in there?
Sawdust helps these.
I'm afraid that's what's gonna happen.
Watch your fingers. No, I forgot.
To punch that bushing out?
Well, I didn't even notice that it was a complete kit.
Oh, I got you everything.
I see that now.
I need this to work very well.
It'll be bulletproof.
Will it handle 400 horse?
Yep, and it'll handle 400 horse forward to reverse at least 3 times. Get full throttle, full throttle. The 4th time, you're done.
Yeah.
Smoke comes out, and
There's a couple ways that could go.
then Matt wins.
Like I've never driven my butt off.
Brandy new now.
So was this can 3?
Can 3. This thing's been in reverse
A lot.
a lot. That lip seal. That looks like a grill table.
It's a hibachi table. Where's your knife?
So I don't know if you can see inside of there.
The little hole?
There's a divot cut in the side of it.
Yeah.
That notch has to go down into that. Pull the thing out. Hey.
It is out. There's still one.
Well, yeah, you're pushing the wrong button. It's got to go down if you want it to come unlatch.
Bring it back to you. This is difficult to learn to use.
Yes.
Yes.
I know there's 3 buttons instead of 2, but
All I need is up and down.
Look at this trust.
yeah, yours not even bleeding yet.
Why'd you put that in backwards?
I figured it wouldn't matter to
Because
you.
it's a Corvair. It's a Corvair. That's the way it goes. Looks like something's going together.
It is. Now we're going to stack clutches in it. Little slop. We are good. Squeeze that out. Done. Now we're going to stack these clutches back in it. It's going to drop right in like butter.
Looky there.
And then you want to listen for the bottom out noise. 10. We'll stack these back. That's the noise I'm after.
And it dropped a couple times.
Oh yeah.
It's tricky.
Through every clutch.
It's tricky.
What's this? About that time that we put the brains back together in this thing. And then we're done. Park. Functioning. Okay. Park's in.
Bearings. Ball bearings?
Check ball. We just guess where they go. This is the part that can't leak.
Yeah.
Perfect. Ships.
All right, where are we at here?
Just like that. That's the... Yeah, I guess we go out and pressure wash this.
Well, that was 10 times better.
That's way cleaner. And don't over tighten it. And you over tighten it,
Smash
it's gonna
her.
leak.
That's how you do it. Just like that.
Tranny's built. I'll do the transfer case tomorrow and get the twin stick part done on it. Okay.